Hey y'all, hey, it's your favorite nurse, and I'm back once again with another video. So, I really have to get on here tonight because it's 9:15 p.m. I should be at work, but I got sent home. I got sent home because I was disrespected, and as opposed to responding to the disrespect, I just said, okay. And when the individual that was disrespecting me couldn't get a response out of me, they started to, try to be like aggressive, like so they bumped into me, like like when. And to which my response was, "Excuse you," and I was told to go home. I don't cry, I don't beg. Okay, I leave. So I left. Shout out to the one coworker that came in the locker room and was like, like just show love, and who even while the interaction was taking place, like rubbed my arm, like I see you. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to her, Michelle. I'll say her name, Michelle. Shout out to you. I love Michelle, because that's solid. Because while the rest of my coworkers who like were in my line of view, were staring at me like, I'm not gonna say that because this is YouTube, not Instagram. But they were looking at me like I was doing something wrong and like I should just shut my mouth. But I wasn't doing anything wrong. And then, like I said, the person like now is you trying to get physical, and all I said was excuse you. I didn't touch the person. I didn't do anything. The person was saying that I was yelling. I did not yell. Um, so was lying on my name. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna go back tomorrow night. Um, I'll be at work because I'm not gonna let you mess with my pockets. And I did not leave because I wanted to leave. I left because you told me to leave. What am I going to do? I'm not going to resist. So I left. Um, but I will go back tomorrow. I've already talked to my manager, and everything is everything, but I kind of just shared this to say this thing right here. Don't let anybody take you out of your hookup. Stand on what you believe in and wipe your hands of it. I stood on what I believed in. You are not going to disrespect me. And you know I was told that I made this person's job hard and things weren't only about me. The only thing I requested y'all was to get the patients back that I had last night, because I worked 3 nights in a row, and I don't think it's fair for me to have a different assignment every time I go to work. And I speak up for myself. And a lot of people don't like that, but that's you have to speak up for yourself, because like the famous quote, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And that's what it is. And people want you to fall for anything. They want to have just another dummy on their hands. And when you show that I will stand up for myself, and some people take that as confrontational. And I won't say I'm the least confrontational person you could ever meet, but I'm not confrontational, especially like around those I don't know. Like, I'm not confrontational. I'm very shy. I'm to myself. At work, people have called me a recluse. People have, called me antisocial. I'm very to myself. I'm very observant. I do my job. I take care of my patients. I take care of my coworkers as well. Like, like it's teamwork make the dream work. And I've had a rough couple of nights at work. So to go in there today or tonight and be met with such disrespect was a slap in the face. And it's unfortunate. Things happen. And you just got to keep going. I always look at stuff like this. Me, what I do it for a way bigger reason. Like outside of myself. Like, I'm living in the moments that I told my grandmothers that are no longer here that I would be living in. You get what I'm saying? So it's bigger than some chick trying to argue with me. And mind you, this chick is old enough to be my mother. So I say that to say, when I'm 23, as y'all know. But when it's like chicks that's like, 20 and stuff, and they approach me about being a nurse and being a nurse as young as I am, and what it's like and everything, like, I want to give you game. Like, I'm really each one, reach one, teach one. Like, what's up? Like, so I feel like if you're old enough to be my mother, like, not even just a big sister, you're old enough to be my mother, you should be trying to give me game. It shouldn't be all of this back and forth, this ridiculousness. Like, but like I said, whatever. I'm not even. I started to use my PTO because you sent me home. I didn't ask to go, but I'll save that for if I ever actually need it. I didn't actually need it tonight. Whatever. But yeah. I just I'll be back tomorrow, and I don't respect people that looked at me the way that one coworker in particular, I felt like, looked at me. And like I said, this is YouTube, not Instagram, so I'm trying to pick my words wisely. But for lack of better terms, I can say that I won't say that. But if you know, if you don't, if you leave a comment because you truly want to know what I'm referring to, I might let you know in like a comment in a roundabout type of way. But yeah, I don't respect people like that who think that when you look like me, you should just shut up and be grateful that you have a seat at the table. And you shouldn't stand up for yourself, and you shouldn't have beliefs, and you shouldn't have standards, and you shouldn't have morals, and you shouldn't, you shouldn't, like I said, you should just be grateful that you have a seat at the table. That is not me. And that, I hope, is never me. And I speak up for myself now because I often think of times where I should have spoke up for myself, but I couldn't find the words, or I didn't have the words. Like, I didn't even know what to say or how to say it or how to formulate a sentence to be able to tell somebody what was wrong, right? So I think of that version of myself when I face situations like this. And that's what makes me go. And, I didn't have to get disrespectful. In my opinion, I wasn't disrespectful. I didn't really have to get loud. I didn't really have to curse. Like, I didn't do any of these things because that's not going to make my point any stronger. I said one cuss word, and I did not say it to the individual. I said it. I was standing away from the individual, so this how they were just, I guess, hell-bent on listening to me breathe. And I was like, they really make you hate coming in this fucking place. And I said it just like that, full of sorrow and full of pain, because I'd had a rough 2 nights, and I'm back again, despite my better judgment. And this is what I met with. And me saying that under, like, I wear 3 masks. So, baby girl, if you heard me, you were trying to hear me. And like I said, I just said it just how I said it to y'all. You're yelling and cussing in here. You can't do that. Who yelled? I did cuss. No, I did. But I didn't cuss at you. But I did cuss. Not at you, but I did cuss. And I definitely did not yell. And if anybody, roll the tapes. What is it? Roll the tapes. Because if anybody was to lie and say that I yelled or that I cussed at her, they would be just that, a liar. Because they would be lying. So, I don't know, y'all. I just, one day at a time. But like I said, you got to stand up for yourself. You have to have a voice. Even if nobody else in the room looks like you, thinks like you, talks like you, walks like you. Don't feel like I just should be grateful that they invited me to the table. I should just be grateful that they let me eat with them. Don't ever feel like that, because that's not the case. Because what good is the meal at the table if those at the table don't respect you? No, you cannot. It's just not conducive to success. Like, it's just not. Especially like in the field I work in, like, we should have a common goal, ma'am. It's to save lives, one patient at a time, and you want to be in here arguing. So, at any rate, y'all, stand up for yourselves. Don't let these people play in your face. Be it your mama, your daddy, no. But just don't let people play in your face. And take stuff one day at a time. I love y'all. I will see y'all next time. I took a shower. But I love y'all. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.